Welcome back, everybody, to the Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door playthrough. This is part 26. And yeah, we're still in Twilight Woods. I figured out how to get through that gap, and we're on our way with an earthquake. Ah, yes, I like that, that item. Oh, I noticed that there was a block there, or a brick there. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, stuff. And then I decided not to get it. Also, I didn't get to mention this in the previous video, where it actually happened. But I actually decided to kind of shift the focus of the little sidebar things that I got going on here. No longer does it show, there's a Koops and Goombella on the left there. It just kind of shows half of Mario. And then I kind of wanted to push it over to the side because it shows some of the other partners. And so yeah, now we can see a little bit more of the newer characters that we got, with this, Flurry there on the right, and Yoshi, Ken. Even though he looks a little bit different in the game, but still. Also, you can see Sir Grodus there on the bottom, and Bowser is biting the map for some reason. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that just saw that really scary red blink. Pretty sure that's the Twilight Woods just spooking up this video is what happened there. Anyway. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of this. Oh, this is, was this a new enemy? I don't remember if I actually ran into these guys, but yeah, the hyper clefs, which are just regular clefs, but now they just do more damage. Okay, well that seemed fun in super speed. I was just put asleep the whole time, got hit like 3 times in a row, and then it ran away. What an awesome enemy that those crazy daisies are, or just the daisies in general. They have like this ridiculously high chance to just run away, especially if they get low on health. So it's just like they're a bunch of jerks. Alright, so we needed Vivian, as she is seen on the right side there of the screen, to blow away some secrets in the in that tree. And we're gonna need her again here, and I don't quite know why I actually switched her back. I guess I kind of didn't really, look ahead and what I was supposed to do, and then I missed the part where it's like, yeah, use Vivian again. I'm pretty sure I need to use her one more time on this screen, but I think... Oh, no, never mind. No, I don't. I have to do this. Sort of like a spooky thing here where we push this rock in the background and it pushes the even bigger boulder in the foreground. Yes. We're wording today. That's kind of to get you used to something that shows up later on in the place that we're about to go to. Oh, hey, somebody subscribed to me on YouTube. Isn't that awesome when that happens? And then we just, we get to see that stuff pop up there because, yeah, I forgot to close Firefox, and then I get the Gmail alerts. Always fun. Alright, so we're going to be using, what was that, Earth Tremor, I believe. And just kind of knock those guys onto their big fat spiky heads. Then we use Earthquake with Ken, and then everybody's dead. Oh, I saw that coming. Like I said, I am getting used to stuff in the background actually falling down. Unless it's stuff from that actually falls from the ceiling where you can't actually see it until it appears before it appears underneath the curtains there. That still gets me. That's very surprising. All right, so here we are. This is the place that we were supposed to go to, the creepy Steeple. Yeah, seems pretty creepy to me. This place wigs me out. He still calls him Gonzalez. I love that. I love that little bit of continuity. Although, it's a little bit triggering because, once again, as I've mentioned multiple times in this playthrough, how come everybody in the entire Mario universe doesn't know who Mario is? It bothers me. Lame! Won't open. So yeah, if that's any indication, we have to find another way in. Did I just say ind? But yeah, with using our brand new curse tube mode, we can now get in through this little gap there and then use the... somehow, rattling the fence from the inside of the creepy Steeple actually unlocks that chain. Don't know how? It just does. Alrighty. So now we're here. This is extra creepy. I mean, wow, look at all the creepiness that's going on here. Oh! It's all dark and just a bunch of purple, and now we got this little side room where there's a bunch of secret stuff. And scary cobwebs. Oh! The cookbook. Oh, okay, so, yeah, if anybody's familiar with it in Paper Mario, like I am, because, totally everybody who, is watching this playthrough has never played this game before and has only played the 64 version like me, her. The cookbook is actually something that you can give to Zesty, and it was basically, I'm pretty sure it worked the exact same way in the 64 version, where you found like this sort of like random cookbook item, and then you could give it to Tasty, and then after that she could start using 2 ingredients in recipes instead of 1. And I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that it does, just lets you use 2. And then, you know, with that you can come up with, you know, or make new combinations for new items that you couldn't normally get with just 1 ingredient in a recipe. So once again, oh, that's probably what I was thinking of, the Vivian thing. Yeah, here's the 3rd time that we need Vivian in just this one video. And that's to get the Flower Saver badge. That's extra. Like, there's it's all black. You can't see the floor, the ceilings, the walls, anything. It's just, Mario's just walking through a black void. Oh, this part! Okay. So yeah, there's pretty much nothing in this room except for this strange-looking box. And as we open this strange-looking box, well, magical stuff happens! Holy crap! Look at Mario. It's like Super Mario World all over again. Quiz time, interloper. How many of us boos came out? Definitely seemed like 200 to me. Very good. Take this, math nerd. Oh, those boos are such nice guys. They're just the nicest. Yeah, like I said, it reminds me of Super Mario World all over again. It reminds me of the... I was gonna say the Donut Ghost House, but there was 2 of them. I'm thinking of the second Donut Ghost House, the one that has the secret exit to the top secret area. And that one just has, like, a ton of boos that are constantly on, like, the top side of the screen. Oh my god. Hello. So this boo, also you notice the stained glass here. This is not telegraphing anything. This boo here wants us to be nice to the rest of his boo kinfolk. And by doing that, that means we have to let them just, like, attach to Mario. And if you don't do anything for long enough, they will actually pick him up and kill him! No, just throw him outside. And you take no damage for that either, which is actually kind of nice. But yeah, that's extremely inconvenient. Now this entire portion here with the boos just appearing all over the place, you don't have to do anything with them. You can actually just leave them alone and just walk around a bunch. Or you can choose, I don't know what I'm doing here. I got a little confused. Or you can choose to actually strike them with the Super Hammer's spin attack, and that will activate some more magic, I guess. I might as well just go ahead and say it. It's an optional mini-boss. But yeah, so what we basically have to do is wait for the Boo Tornado to start up, and once they start attaching to Mario, then you spin up, or yeah, there we go, charge up the spin, and then that makes the first Boo that you talk to very angry. You said you'd be nice. Let's get him, boys. I know you said guys, but let's get him, boys just sounds a lot funnier. And so then, yeah, because, you know, they just had to keep, like, throwing this whole, like, oh, here's the graphical capabilities of the GameCube. We can put 5,000 sprites on the screen. Not literally, but it's more like 128. We can put a lot of sprites on the screen, and, you know, we're going to do that a whole lot in this game. So this is, what is this guy that's, Mega Boo? Or Atomic Boo, I believe is what it's called. I have the info here, yeah. Mini-boss Atomic Boo. Now basically the walkthrough told me to use the new, star power that we got. I forgot what it was called. Friggin'. Oh, Power Lift, that's it. So yeah, Power Lift basically works like you get a certain amount of plus, attacks or plus defenses, and that builds up a bar. And then it keeps building up the bar. Once it finishes, then you get +1 of whichever it was, and then it starts the bar all over again, and then you get +2, +3, you know, whatever. So I got +2 attack off of that. And we're going to also use Yoshi's mini egg here. Make sure that this guy does a smidge less damage, as well as doing a little bit of damage. Actually, that didn't affect him at all. It just did damage to him. That's interesting. Alright, whatever. So now he's just kind of covering his face. I don't think that this actually increases his defenses or anything. But yeah, this guy has 4 attack and 0 defense with 40 HP. So with the power lifted, what's it, the power bounce. Power lifted power bounce. It's quite a lot of damage. Boop, 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 boop. As well as that. Oh man, that guy's taking. Oh, that's what that. Okay, that's charging up for a really, really powerful attack. I see. Yeah, that's quite a bit of damage. For one turn, anyway. But he should be done after this, because again, this is a boatload of damage. Yeah, that's it for him. All right. So basically, free star points, and then we move on. Very close to leveling up. Again. I'm telling you, man, that Amazing Daisy was amazing. And so for defeating this optional mini-boss, we get the or what was it? Lucky badge? Something? Kinda lucky? I don't know. But I actually do equip it here, because I like the sound. Lucky Start, that was it. I did like the sound of it. Basically at the end at the start! I like how I got the word start and end confused. Yeah, that works. At the start of each battle, you will get a random power-up, like electrified, or, you know, like, what's the other one that, wiggly or whatever, you know, like you can avoid attacks easier. It should pop up here. I believe the first thing I really got, yeah, is electrified. So that was the Lucky Start badge popping up there. Oh, right, you can also get, you know, the Boo Invisibility. You can get, HP regen, FP regen. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I think there might be one or two more things that I'm not thinking of. But yeah, just all good stuff, and it's for only 4 badge points. I like things like that. You know, where I just get, oh, hello. Where I just get, free buffs. Oh, that's another thing that you can get, Lucky. You can get, you know, some attacks will sometimes miss. You know, the little avoidy thing. Which is kind of the same as the wiggly body. I can't remember what it's called right now. Limber or something? I don't know. Oh, that's exactly enough to level up. Nice. All right. I gotta give some props to that Amazing Daisy. That was pretty awesome. It gave me like 50 star points. Yes. And I'm gonna be leveling up my FP this time because it's been a while. Actually, well, it's been a while since my HP, but yeah, HP and FP, it's been a while. Also, something that I actually learned, because, you know, I'm quite a bit farther in the game right now than I am in this video, is that the badge points don't actually stop at 30. They continue on up. I believe the maximum now for badge points is 99, or possibly, yeah, I think it's 99. But yeah, I was a little bit surprised by that, because I had passed 30, and then it said that I could do it again and get 33, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm cool with that. Let's do it. So yeah, there we go. Now that button that I just pressed and caused an earthquake, that was something that I didn't actually want to do. There's an identical switch that's 2 screens south, I was going to say southern, 2 screens to the south, which is supposed to be the one that I'm actually supposed to press. But for some reason, I just thought, ooh, button, and so I pressed it. Yes, and then going into the background there, I got a golden leaf out of that decaying tree. Very, very useful, if I do say so myself. Anything that gives me back, you know, FP and stuff like that is, it's very useful. Very nice. Very helpful. Very useful. Alright, now this was the screen that I was talking about. Here we go. I just kind of gotta... there we go. Now, what the switch is actually doing is, in the previous room there was a staircase. And the staircase, by default, is in the middle, as I'm about to just go in there and find out. It's in the middle position right there. And depending on which switch you actually hit, it will move to that side. So when I hit the southern switch, it actually moves to the south. When I hit the northern switch, it moves to the north. So I needed to actually hit it twice for it to actually matter for me to get to one of those walkways up there. And I didn't quite realize that because I think I was just kind of doing stuff on my own, not really paying attention to every single word that the walkthrough was telling me to do. And it's just like, hey, I'll figure this out. Ha, no, I won't. Alright, so, that being said, we're going to go back and hit that red switch. Bop. There we go. Give it a nice bop. Wait very patiently for the earthquake to stop. I don't know why that has to take so long. But, now it's in the correct position. Now this is where we want it. This is the first place that we actually have to go to. Is the southern walkway is actually the first one that we need to go to, because the northern walkway has a locked door, and the southern walkway has a key. Huh, I wonder what happens when I combine the two. Here we go. I got HP regen, which is very nice because it activates instantly at the start of the battle. So I instantly just get 2 free HP at the start. And then I get another, like, extra 2 turns of 2 HP each. Whoa! That was spooky, but I blocked it. And then the HP regen had my back. Alright, that should... Oh, that's... I think these guys have 7 HP, which is very upsetting. Yeah, I was trying to do... I think I actually got it there. I was just trying to, you know, do the quick flick with Koops' standard attack. Where if the... Oh, hello, Luma. Basically, if you just tap the control stick, you should just instantly get it on the center, because that's where it actually starts from. I was really thinking about this Mini Mr. Mini, which is, again, it looks strikingly similar to a Luma. I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but I don't know if that was actually, like, a beta version of, like, the character, like, modeling that they had, like, an idea for. Maybe it was just something that they just came up with on the fly and just was like, oh, maybe this looks like a small person, like, or like a small star, like a star kid, like Twink. But, yeah, that thing looks a lot like a Luma. So I don't actually know if when they made the Lumas, if they were thinking about that actual Mini Mr. Mini design that they had come up with. But if so, that I would find that extremely interesting, that the game that came out 3 years prior influenced, Super Mario Galaxy. Right, this came out in 2004, right? And then Galaxy was 2007. Which, of course, I mean, that being said, I mean, I'm sure that, like, the development for this game probably started in, like, 2001 or, like, 2002. But then, like, and then the development for Galaxy probably started in, like, 2005, 2006. Like, it had to have been before the Wii was even out yet. So, that's always, I always love things like that, just sort of like the background information for, like the game's design, like the development, is what I mean. I find that really interesting. And I especially like, learning about beta content in games, as well as, cut content. And I know there's a number of, like, YouTube channels and websites now that, like, have stuff like that. This, like, like the whole channel is like, or the whole site is like based around stuff like that. But yeah, it's just whenever I can find little tidbits like that, I enjoy it. Alright, so I think, yeah, we're not gonna really need that 10 coin gate to actually purchase that health healing box. I'm blanking on what the name of that thing is. But anyway, as we go up the spirally staircase and take this spring, we will actually meet the culprit behind the piggening! It's this guy! He's a Duplighost. Or Duplighost, right. I always, whenever I saw that name, I just instantly thought Duplighost. I don't know. This guy's thinking up new pranks, and it's not easy. So he wants us to get lost, but he knows that we won't. So he knows that we got, he's got a bit of a fight on his hands. It's a big deal. Oh no. You stink! He definitely, he looks pretty stinky to me. I mean, I would know. Wow. That's, it's not really your call to make, but, it's kind of cruel. Let's play it slick. God, every time I see that name, I just instantly think of my friggin' rival from the Gen 1. What I just actually named. And, of course, I named him, during the Pokemon TPP version playthrough. I named him Slick again. Sort of like a throwback to what my original rival's name was. But yeah, so this guy's name is actually just 5 question marks. And so we don't actually know what his name is yet. I say yet because this is supposed to be the final boss of the chapter. But as we will learn, there's going to be a little bit of a twist going on here. And I won't really spoil it. But it's definitely an interesting twist. Alright, so this guy is just going to do what a Duplighost do. Because, it should be Duplighost, because it's like duplicate. Because, in the 64 version, they had a tendency to turn into your partners. I don't think they ever turned into Mario, but they would turn into partners. And I believe that they could actually do that there's special attacks. which was very upsetting depending on like who they actually turned into. Also, that's depressing. I think here are a couple of heavies. Alright. So like I said, in the 64 version, I'm pretty sure they never turned into Mario. However, this guy has the ability to do that. Yeah! That's magic, people. Okay. So, there he goes. He's duplicating. Oh, man. Just jumped on Ken's head. Also, you know, the smoke, the fog machine, whatever, that appears on the stage, I didn't actually realize that that was, like, a way to... Or it was like, you know, a dodgy sort of thing. You know, sometimes attacks will miss. I didn't know that. Because it doesn't really explain that to you. It just happens, and then you just learn that. But anyway, this guy... Oh, he's got a hammer. He knows how to use it. I wonder if I mean, I can't really tell because it's just a flat purple Mario, but I don't know if that's actually the regular hammer or the super hammer. What? Rip. There he goes. Alright. Free star points. And, yeah. That guy's done. Like I said, that was the final boss of the chapter, so... There we go, with the crystal star. We've now obtained the 4th crystal star. Although, you know, I don't know if it's just me or is something kind of strange about Mario's face right now. Just something doesn't look right about it. Must be the eyes. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter because that's the end of the chapter. Hoo hoo hoo! I totally didn't reference it just a couple of minutes ago, but yeah. They've surely recovered by now. I mean, come on. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, seriously. If the final bosses take that short amount of time, I mean, you know, who knows? This will be done in no time. But that's going to be it for this part of the Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door playthrough. Join me in part 27, where we'll be starting Chapter 5? Or will we? See you all next time.